Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back with a new episode of the challenge. This is episode 14. And we are coming back from the Theo, excuse me, the Theo Adrian elimination versus Leroy and America, where Theo and Adrian won. We didn't review it last week, but that that elimination I thought was pretty good. I don't think Leroy or Theo, am I saying no, Leo or Adrian were as much help in the I think Leo helped with his puzzle and then America helped with her puzzle.
No, Adrian was the one doing the
No,
puzzle.
no, you're right. Theo
Yeah.
and Adrian were more cohesive.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
yes,
were
I'm
more
getting confused.
cohesive together,
Yeah, they
but
were more
Adrian,
cohesive together. But
yeah.
America and Leroy's situation, Leroy was just, Leroy was just there. America was trying to guide him, but um, I think that was mostly their downfall because Theo and Adrian were more better able to communicate.
Yeah.
So when we come over to today's um episode, again, they keep reiterating the upstairs downstairs thing. I think every episode we get a
Yeah.
the upstairs downstairs alliance. So I'm really ready for the numbers to dwindle down, for them to stop mentioning it, and then where it don't matter at all.
But it doesn't. So in this episode, they rephrased it. They still brought it up, but in this case, they was basically saying that now, since they are safe, all they have to do is not lose, and all they have to do is not win, because then they
Mhm,
control the vote and make it a tie vote. Because if the
mhm,
Upstairs Alliance win and lose, that's two numbers that can't vote. So it leaves only three teams that can vote, and therefore
mhm.
the luck of the draw will then happen if they decide to um not break their tie if the voting comes down.
Yeah, that was really smart. I don't think the upstairs alliance
Understood.
really were even,
I
huh?
don't think they really grasped that.
Yeah, I don't think they were really thinking about that. And the downstairs alliance really thought about that, which is what they was hoping would happen. And as we see later, it happens.
I mean, but you
But
the underdog, and that's the thing. Like, I think that's why I like Theo this season, because he said, "Y'all want to pay me as the bad guy? You know what? I'm gonna be the bad guy." He said, "Whatever. At this point, I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't." So I'm
but I
just
mean, it took like 50% of this season for Theo to get a
clock in. Yeah,
spotlight, huh?
I said to clock in, because after
Yeah,
the
it took a
beginning part is
minute
when he
because
clocked
once,
in and then went up.
but he clocked in because he became the target. Like once they got Johnny, CT, these certain people out, then it was like, okay, it's on you, Theo. And then he clocked in because
Well,
before
Theo the one who
they
took
were,
out CT.
you said what?
Theo took out CT.
Yeah, before they were really focusing on him, he wasn't really getting confessionals. We
That's
weren't
because
really
he
seeing Theo.
wasn't.
We was like, what's that?
He
Where's
wasn't.
Theo? Where's these certain people? But then once he was the target, he became more of the focal point of the season, I think.
Yeah. Daily is called Rune Race, where teams must memorize a math equation written with rune symbols. Run to a rune key, match the symbols with the corresponding numbers in order to solve the equation. Teams must use the answer. A cage of puzzle pieces submitted, excuse me, submerged in a lake. Return the pieces to their station and then solve the puzzle. And the first team to finish win. Last place team goes straight into the arena. This one pretty much Nani and Justin and Michaela and Cedric were the front runners. They were pretty
Hmm.
quick to get their math done. We saw Will and Olivia struggle again. Will becoming frustrated because he's, very much he hates to lose, where he thinks Olivia is just not performing well. And again, I just don't understand. Like, I get it, Olivia's not performing well. Again, she has a lot of things going on, as we know. She was possibly pregnant during this. But with all that, and then just kind of under the pressure of, like, I got to get this done now. I need to. It's just a lot of stake. So anyone in that situation, I feel like wouldn't be performing the best when they have 30 different things on their mind. Like, I got to solve this math puzzle. I got to make sure that I'm coming in first. I got to make sure my boyfriend don't leave. I got to, do all this other stuff while my
Mhm.
body's also going through changes I don't know about. So,
Yeah, I with this challenge, Will, I don't know, Will, his whole attitude towards Olivia is not the best, and I wouldn't want him as a partner. He's not very encouraging, don't like motivate you to want to do better.
yeah.
If I was
Making
Olivia,
Fessy
I
look like
probably
a
would have
good partner.
staked a claim by now. Huh?
So he's making Fessy look like a good partner.
No, don't go. I wouldn't say that.
I was
I
saying,
wouldn't say that. Like he's no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's not far off. It's not far off, but I still don't think he's as bad as like Fessy or like Zach. I don't think he's as bad as as a supportive partner as those they were. But I wouldn't want him as a partner because that's the type of partner people be like, I'm sabotaging. I'm gonna sabotage. I need to get out of this. Um, but um other than them, like you said, Michaela and Cedric, they do well all the time. Everybody focuses on Sydney and Turbo. They're good, but Michaela and Cedric seem to be the best, and nobody is. We're not really paying attention here.
like, yeah, I've been said like they thought Olivia was a threat. They should have been gunning for Michaela this whole time, but she just playing it under the radar. But we also do see that Turbo has temperature control issues. So once you get in the water, everybody said it was cold, but in particular, Turbo was really having a hard time dealing with it. And as these episodes go on, I don't. Confidence is one thing, even a little arrogance is, cool or whatever. But whatever Sydney got going on in her head, it's it's not something's
Yeah,
not
it was so
good.
annoying. She kept me saying, like, I think like two or three times this episode, she kept mentioning Theo and his eye. And I was just like,
Yeah.
okay, girl. Like, he said, even Theo can see it, even though he's talking about his eye. And
And she's like, with
I'm
his
just
one
like,
eye, he can
okay.
see greatness. With one eye, he can da da da. We are the best. That's why everybody's threatened by us. Of course, nobody will want to see in the final. Like again, I get it. Confidence is one thing, but like even Turbo said, and Turbo loves spitting honor, and I can beat you. I'll eat you for breakfast. Humble yourself. Like,
Like, let you being good the only reason people want to get you off, not for you being annoying, being arrogant, being all these other things, but you're giving them other reasons. Like,
yeah.
let you being so good, that's the reason they want to get off. But no, there's other reasons I would want to get you off because you're talking too much. You
Yeah.
getting like, there's other reasons now, and you gave them to them by not being like it's okay to know you to like you're the best, whatever, but downplaying everybody else again when you are a rookie and you haven't won anything, proved anything, is I am actively hoping that they do not win. Like like I don't really care too much about the season, but I really don't want them to win.
Well, three y'all should say, attempted to help Olivia and Will, but made it worse by giving them the wrong answers unintentionally, and kept going with that. And then we also see Leo and Ashley struggle. I'm not sure how, but I feel like production should have kind of intervened. If my puzzle piece
Yeah.
stuck, because apparently they got their puzzles out, but it was stuck, or one of their pieces was stuck. So
Mm.
basically put them in last place. So I'm not
Oh,
sure.
for that and Leah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not too sure if it was like mechanical failure, but if I'm telling y'all my piece not coming up, like at some point y'all gotta at least reset them.
Come in and help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we see the challenge play out, um, Theo mentions again, like, we don't really want to come in first. So it's okay if we don't come in first, as long as we don't come in last. And then we see Michaela and Cedric come in first, and then we see Nani and who's Nani partner? Justin.
Yeah.
Nani and Justin come in second, which means they're gonna get first pick for the nominations, which Nani makes a point to mention that because they'll get to kind of set the tone on who everybody else in her alliance will most likely say.
That was Justin who said that.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah. Theo and Adrienne get third, Anissa fourth, and no, Turbo and Sydney fourth, Anissa and Jake, then Olivia and Will, leaving Ashley and Leo to be the last place. Ashley for once was actually relatively um okay with going into
Hmm.
elimination. She said she was, ready. She said, regardless if it's Theo or Adrian or Turbo and Sydney, that she is proud of her performance this season and that, it is what it is. And then this is kind of where we start to see the wheels turning, because everybody knows, like we said already, that it's already going to be a tie vote. So now it's more so of who the options are going to be. Aviv, and or at least on the Closet Alliance side, Aviv and Yermi or Turbo and Sydney. And then Aviv, we get to the club. I guess I don't know why. I guess I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but Adrian. Well, I guess there's two conversations. So Leo has a conversation with a group of people, basically saying he doesn't care, essentially, and we see,
Leo,
yeah.
yeah.
Ashley was trying to say that, oh, her partner is smarter than he looks, while I believe it was Anissa saying like he made a Ricky move, like it's okay to, have confidence or whatever, but being arrogant, oh, I think it was Olivia, being arrogant will
Mhm.
be his downfall because he's kind of like, I'll take anybody. I'm here to win, so I will always win because my mind is made up that I'm gonna win. So therefore, I'm
Yeah,
going.
the conversation, he was saying a lot of stuff, and it was a lot of, it was kind of like repetitive and irrelevant to what they're asking him. Who do you want, or who do you want us to say, or who do you not want? This is your opportunity to possibly get somebody that you think you could beat. And when people say that they're like, I don't, it doesn't matter who, the people that the possibility is Turbo. Do you think you can beat Turbo? And I mean, and like, if you do, then fine. But we've seen the challenge. You not beat him that often if they have beat Turbo. So I would not say him. So
Yeah,
you, but Yermi or Turbo is not a good coin flip. That's not a good like second option. So I guess in this instance, whoever would have done, because I feel like the odds would have been against him just like on surface level for either one of those. But I feel like if there was another option, he should have been open to saying that, and I still think it would have went the same way. He wouldn't have been open to saying anybody, even if there was an option that seemed like he could have be because he was so intent on keeping that like I could beat anybody type of image.
yeah. I wonder. I mean, they only gave out two options, yet they had a third option, which was Nani and Justin. But it seemed like nobody even like entertained that idea. And I think that would have probably played a little bit more interesting because if you basically cut off the snake's head, a lot of that alliance will now trickle in.
Yeah, he probably should have said that. I would prefer to get Nani or
Yeah.
in Justin maybe.
Because it would have still been a 3-3, and then that way, then when they coin toss, it would have been either Theo and Adrian or Nani and Justin. And I mean, I know Nani is an Ashley friend, but Leo, if I was you, like, I don't think I can, I'm not gonna underestimate him, but I think I could beat Justin. So I think that would have been, you know, but I don't know. Like I said, I
Yeah.
think they were too, especially, I mean, again, I get it on Ashley's side, but Leo, like, you're not, Nani's not your number one, Justin's not your number one. So it's like, you know, he then get a conversation between Aviv and Adrian and Jeremy, where Adrian is basically telling them, hey, vote with us. That way you don't have to essentially go in and chance your fate by having it be a flip coin toss. And
Hmm.
and took a little offense to this. It was like she's playing a rookie move, and I don't know. I wouldn't say that she was playing. I think she made
Aviv took
like
offense to the
yeah. I think Adrian
Aviv.
played the move correctly. Like I'm giving you a lifeline, whether you think I'm cocky or you think I'm whatever the case may be. But what Adrian said is still a fact. Like you can save yourself if you vote with us. Like so, it's like yeah,
Yeah, it could
Adrian.
easily work. Yeah, exactly. Um, it could easily have could be used. I'm telling you, this is what could happen. And then after that, we see her later the next day, I guess, or yeah, the next day, go to Anissa, and it's kind of like, that would only work if you were going to say my name, Anissa. Are you going to say my name, Elisa? Anissa said no, but she was about to say something else, and then Aviv got to cut her off. She's like, yeah, like I said, you wouldn't say my name. But my thing is, again, Aviv is similar to Leo.
Yeah,
You're gonna say her name if it comes down to it. You will.
yeah,
Like Aviv will definitely say Anissa's name. I don't think she will. It doesn't seem like she would suggest Anissa. No,
yeah.
but I think if Anissa and who's Anissa's partner?
Jake.
Jake. If Anissa and Jake are on the chopping block, and it's against them and somebody else, she's like, well, I tried my best. Nothing else I can. She's going to say Anissa's name. So same with Anissa. It's nothing I can do. If majority of my lines is going to say you, should I not say that? No, no. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't. At
Especially
least
when you're not even my
Aviv
number
is,
one.
huh?
Especially when you're not my number one. And that's
You're
kind of
not my
what
number one. We're actively on different sides. Like,
yeah. That's kind
what
of
do
what
you
Adrian
expect
was
me to
telling.
do?
That was Adrian was telling Jeremy, like, you're at the bottom of Ashley, Nani, and Michaela. So if you come with us, you can kind of be at the top of ours because
No, I agree with Jeremy. Um, if he came with them, he would still be at the bottom of that alliance. I mean, if he's at the bottom, he's going to be at the bottom of both. I'm already with them, so
yeah.
might as well not have them shooting for me. So I agree with
But like she
Jeremy. Like
said, we
if
protect our own. So like those
But
three,
again, I'm at the bottom of you all, and now the other team will hate me. So then they're going to actively be coming for me, and I'm at the bottom of
but
yours.
we still
The
would have
here
the
I'm at the
numbers.
bottom, sure,
We would still
but
have the
you guys are
numbers.
not really, huh?
We have the numbers.
Yeah, we have the numbers, and I think Jeremy did
So
right.
if you're so well, so yes. No, this is where if he would have took Adrian deal this week, he would have definitely been safe for next week. But now that we have the numbers, it's like
Nobody who has the numbers. The other upstairs still have the numbers.
no, they don't.
Yes, they do.
If
It's
we still
for
have three teams. All we still have to do is win. So the next vote is going to be 3-2.
it, only if they win and they lose.
No,
Wait,
if
am
they
I saying
don't
it right?
lose. They can't
Make
lose,
sure they
they
don't
can't
lose. Yeah.
win. So long as they don't lose and they don't win, we have the numbers.
Yeah, with conditions. Yeah, sure. They have the numbers. If these conditions are met, they have the
But it's not
numbers
that hard. It's not that
majority
hard not
of
to
the
lose.
scenarios.
Like, I mean, it's
Huh?
not that hard. It's
It's
easier
not hard
not
not
to
to
lose
win,
than
but it's
not
gonna
to
be harder
win.
not to lose. Yeah.
Yeah. Theo at nomination basically tells Nani that, hey, we have an option to either pit myself and Adrian in, we have an option to pit Turbo Sydney in, or Nani, you can vote with us, vote for Aviv and Jeremy. My side would do it. And then, you save Turbo and I don't have to go in. And Nani basically was like, okay, what if I do Olivia? What if I do Anissa? But then again, it still wouldn't matter because if you burn, even if Nani burns her vote, that doesn't mean Aviv and Turbo will vote the same way. So that's one.
No, but they're
And
saying
two,
no. He's saying it. What's the name? Theo was saying if you say Aviv and Turbo, then we will also say Aviv and Turbo, so it doesn't have to be a tie vote. So everybody would have been saying Aviv and Turbo except
Aviv and
for
Jeremy.
yeah. I'm sorry, not Aviv. Yeah, sorry. Aviv and Jeremy. If Nani would have said it, Theo saying, we're all going to say it too then. And it won't be a tie because now we'll have four to possibly three if they stick with what they're saying. And so it
Right,
won't be
but
a
I'm
tie.
saying
So,
with Nani's threat to throw Anissa or Olivia in is
yeah, I'd
void
have been like, yeah,
because
yeah.
we still got three. We still got three. So whatever name you throw out, you still don't have the full house. So it's still going to be
Well,
a
then
tie
if
if
she
the
would have
two.
said Anissa, then her point is that then her people are also going to say Anissa. But if you go based off what Aviv claims,
But
she
we
won't
still
say
got three of
Anissa, but
those
she will.
votes. So even if it would still been a tie. So instead of them
Yeah, it still
saying
would have been a tie, but she's saying we'll make Anissa the tie versus who was the other people?
they
Turbo. And, yeah,
that's
it
what
would
I'm
have been the
saying.
same. And
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Turbo
It
still
would
wouldn't have
have
been.
no, because it would have took Turbo, it would have took Theo and Adrian out, and then it would have still been Turbo and Sydney. So it was like no matter what Nani would have did, the vote that 33 would have still happened. It would have been a tie place. It would just not been Theo and Adrian. It would have been Turbo or Nisa or Olivia, and then it would have been a flip coin. But we still can choose.
How? I don't get what you're saying. How would it have been a tie? If Nani would have said Aviv and Jeremy,
No, I'm not talking about. I'm
then
saying if they would have not voted that way and tried to get back at Theo by saying Anissa and Olivia.
uh
So let's say
and
Nani
then
said
oh
that.
yeah, yeah. If you would have said Lisa and Olivia, then we still would have said Turbo and
So it would have still been the
Sydney.
same result. It would have just. So it's
But no,
like
but her point was no, but yeah, her point
I
was
get what
like
her point
make
is.
the
Like, what if we did this to you? How would you feel? But it's a moot point because we're not in that
but she
situation.
said make the other option against make the other option for the people Anissa instead of Turbo, right?
She's basically saying, what if you was in this position and we turned it against you, and I gave you the same offer, but it was Olivia for you? Would you pick Olivia over, Anissa or something like that? I don't know. But like I'm saying, I feel like it would have been a moot point anyway because the outcome still would have been the same.
Yeah, and it doesn't. And it also doesn't matter because you're the one that's having the dilemma, not me. I know
Exactly.
who my people are. I'm
And
sorry, I know
regardless,
who
I'm
and my
not getting
people are.
voted in regardless. So it's like you can save
Yeah,
yourself.
and my people are not up for Jeopardy. Your person is. So if
Yeah.
he's your person, this is how you could get him out of Jeopardy. And if you don't, then you don't. And then afterwards, she pulled him aside and was like, "That was messed up. You have been throwing me in
I would
every
have, I
challenge is
would feel
not
like
messed
sorry
up."
for making you cry, but I'm not sorry for my decision. Like,
Yeah, like yes, I agree. Like I'm glad he said sorry to make you cry. I don't want to make you cry. But this was me
this
playing
is
the
your
game. I'm
fault.
trying not to
Like,
go in. Like,
yeah,
what do you mean? You don't feel bad when you throw me in? So what's the
yeah,
problem? So
yeah.
yeah. So moral of the story is they do the vote. It's 3-3, Turbo and Sydney, and who was it? Turbo, Sydney and Theo and Adrian.
TJ
And
Puff
TJ
Boy.
TJ asked them if they want to revote. Nobody changes their vote. And they flip the coin, it's tails, and Turbo and Sydney are going in against Ashley and Leo. I do kind of appreciate the fact that Turbo was like, Nani, don't switch your vote, just do it. I do kind of appreciate that. I think that made the decision easier. Like, obviously,
I
she's still
don't think it
sad about the
would have.
decision.
Even if he's okay with it, like Nani said, it doesn't matter what you say. I still feel guilty because I could have changed his outcome.
Yeah, I could have saved you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
I
like
think
no matter
it's
what you
better
say.
that it's better that I feel guilty and also not having you make me feel guilty and make me
Yeah,
feel bad in the house,
I mean,
being
but
like
then again,
moody
it's
and mad at
capital,
me. So
so
I just feel guilty myself and you're not mad. So that I think is better than the like another option. So I was kind of glad that he didn't like put that burden on her. Like, girl, do what you said. Don't give in to blackmail, basically.
we get to the elimination, and this elimination is called Wake Me Up, where one team must retrieve 35 cannonballs from the outside of the arena, one at a time, and place them on the pad wheel, with each deposit of the pad wheel spinning and raising their partner up, who will cut the wall, grabbing six puzzle pieces. After collecting all six puzzle pieces, they must use them to solve a, excuse me, number puzzle. The first team wins. And I think Ashley. So I think Ashley' downfall is she didn't have a contingency plan. So while Ashley was going up, she noticed that there was a middle piece, and that all the other pieces most likely would have to equal up to that middle piece. However, the trick
Mm.
was all these sides had to equal up, not the middle piece, right? Or all the
All
sides
the sides had to
that
equal the middle
the
piece.
piece, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but she didn't have a contingency plan for that. I feel like if she would have thought about, I don't know why she didn't think of that. Then it's just kind of got frantic and started placing puzzles everywhere. Sydney and Turbo was doing the check, check, check. We just gonna keep calling check until we get it. Strategy.
Yeah.
I
There's
mean,
only so many
was
possible outcomes.
yeah.
Huh? Yeah,
I
there's only
think
so many possible outcomes. They should have just been calling it. But also once they not a head start, but Leo and Ashley got to their puzzle first,
yeah, there
and
were two
then
laps
once
ahead. Yeah,
you said what?
there were 2 laps ahead.
Yeah, and so they still couldn't get it, and they had, and mostly once Turbo got down, he was able to be the kind of guiding force to help his team figure it out. Leo was still like he don't know what's happening, and so that was also a downfall because you need to clock in a little bit. Like I know
Yeah,
you don't know,
little
but you need to
something.
try to figure something out.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I kind of wanted Leo and Ashley to win because, again, like I said, once Sydney won, it went to her head, and I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like Sydney and Turbo.
yeah, I think Turbo by himself. I mean, throughout the years, he's become more like,
Had to. I literally,
huh?
I think they forced him to. Like they told him, like,
What?
you cannot be doing this.
Well, I'm no, no. I think more like infuriating this season, but I think the season before he kind of had settled down, but now this season with this partner has
Because
turned back
when
up.
you got two crazy people and one is crazier than you, of course you're gonna look up.
Yeah,
so, so I don't think
yeah.
you can
So
call him her. I just think Sydney's annoyances elevate and makes it like, I can deal with her.
yeah,
Her,
I thought it was a good episode. The Downstairs Alliance plan came. I mean, it wasn't really a plan. It was more like luck. They got lucky this episode, and they didn't win, and they didn't lose, and they was able to win the coin toss. So it was a lot of luck involved in this. It really was. But
the
I was
next
glad
week
at
they
the
got
outcome.
the next week they have the numbers over the other alliance. So, and then it's really gonna get more trickier now. So if they don't, well, they can't. There's no way. If they, the only way the upstairs alliance can turn it around is if somebody from the closet alliance either wins or lose a vote, because then it would be 2-2 or something like that.
So we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, I like this episode. But let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you thought of the episode. Please like and subscribe. And we will see you on our next video. Peace.